Hi, boys and girls. We are back, and this is our weekly packet. You guys should have received your new anthology for this week and the next 2 weeks. We will be using it. And we're going to do the very first lesson today, which is the introduction to the unit, and it has the essential question: how can we predict the unknown? I am going to go ahead and show you the video that goes with this. Hopefully it'll play for you guys. And let me see, this is in the way. Let's see if it goes. Here we go.
Weather and climate. Weather can change from minute to minute, hour to hour, and day to day. Climate is a pattern of weather over a period of time. Climates can vary from cold and dry to hot and wet, and everything in between. How can we predict the unknown?
Okay, boys and girls, so we are going to go ahead and now go to the pages that you're going to be working with. This is lesson 1, Monday, April 6th. Today is Tuesday, but since you guys barely got the packet, so you have some questions that are going to go along. And look at the pictures. What else can I think about? There's the essential question. How can we predict the unknown? And I have made a presentation. So these are the pictures that you are looking at. And if you open your text, remember in the front you have your tips for annotating and the table of context. And this is the page that we are on, okay? So the essential question, again, is how can we predict the unknown? Here is the essential question. When you go back to this over here and answer, this is where I'm asking you to answer and write the questions to this. So here are some sentence stems to help you. I wonder about why and how and what does, or I think that because. Now, boys and girls, when you think about these things, can you think about have you ever wondered why it snows or it rains? What makes the waves crash on the shore and the ocean? What is it like to live in other climates other than the ones here in Salinas? You're not alone. There's a lot of people that think about this stuff, and they've been thinking about it for thousands of years. They have wanted to understand the weather patterns. Sometimes these weather can be very scary and very severe. And so within the next few days and the next weeks, we're going to be looking at different ways that scientists have tried to predict weather. And we will be viewing, reading, and listening to both fiction and informational sources that will let us know how scientists help us understand the weather patterns and how they continue to shape and explain the things that we don't know about weather. So again, going back to this, if you go back to this page, I want you guys to go back and respond to the questions. Look at these two pictures. What do you see? How are they different? How are they alike? Is there anything else I can think about? Is picture number 1 and picture number 2 related? So when you are thinking about things like that, you are going to be answering these questions. Here's the stems, and here's where you're going to answer. Now you can go on to look at vocabulary words. This is a picture of a tornado. What do you think a tornado is and why? Here's a hurricane. What do you think a hurricane is and why? And that is where you listen and today's lesson. I do want to share that there is a poem on the next page. So if you wanted to look at that poem and just have fun with it, you can do that, okay? I'm trying to see if I can get that poem on there. All right, I'm not going to have enough time, but if you guys go to the next page, the poem is on there. Have fun reading it, okay? Thank you.